Hello and welcome back to the corner, everyone. Again, my name is Matthew and I'm the pastor here at Sandwich Church of the Nazarene, and I'm excited to give you an update today. I'm very excited because once again, we've made an amazing amount of progress setting up for the corner community thrift shop. So I want to give you a little tour around the building. So I'm going to start by taking you back to the sales floor because it's amazing what has happened in the last week back here. I think last I might give you an update, I said like 70%, and now we're probably like at 90% set up back here. So this is pretty amazing. Again, we've got our sales counter right here, right there, so you can see. But then we've got display area, and now look at all these shelves and display areas, and all of our racks are nice and level. We've got more shelves, a couple big racks to put together this week, and one more shelf in that box there, and some other stuff there in those boxes. So a little more work to go here on the sales floor, but it is starting to look like a thrift shop, and we're getting very excited. We expect probably this week to start bringing up some items and putting items out here. So this is probably the last time you'll see it completely empty. And it'll never be that way again. But we're getting very excited. So I'm going to take you downstairs now and show you what we did a bunch of work on since our last update was getting our process kind of finished up for how we're going to prep items to go from coming into our building to going out to the sales floor. So we made a lot of great progress, and we're down here in the basement hallway, as you can see, and now we've got signs for all the doors so our volunteers know where to go. So first, our items will be coming into our central sorting room, and that's in here. So just a handful of us from the committee have started bringing in items to donate, and we're already processing them, and it's been crazy. We're learning so much. So you can see there's one table that's already full back there, but all of these represent different rooms where things will go to get sorted. So they'll land here, go to a table, then a cart will get full from that table to one of the rooms. So our clothing room, which I know you've seen before, but just gonna give you a little look around here again. This is our clothing room, and we've already got some clothes that's ready to go upstairs, which is mind-blowing and very exciting. And let me show you housewares. This room is proving to be the most intense room because there's so many different things that come into a thrift shop, even just from 5 people bringing stuff in. So we're already learning the challenges. So items will land here on this table, and then our volunteers will use all these supplies right here to prep those and put them in their appropriate bins. Around the corner here, we have where we wash and clean dishes and prep those to go out, and then everything will land on one of these shelves and be ready then to head upstairs for the community to make use of. This room next door is our recycle room, and this is awesome because just yesterday we got to meet in person our friend Josh. Shout out to Josh. Thanks for coming up. It was great to meet you all the way from Warsaw. And Josh is going to be helping us recycle items that we can't sell here, which is so cool to know that just because it's not something, just if it's something we can't use or sell, then it can still find another home. So again, just another way that we're keeping things out of landfill, but also getting them in the hands of people who can use them. So thank you, Josh. And that's an awesome partnership. But he brought these big cardboard boxes. Let me show you. These cardboard boxes are enormous. So this is where our recycling will head. So you wouldn't want to fall in here. You might not be able to get out. So our recycling will all end up, and this is probably the last time you'll see any of these boxes empty as well. We'll end up in bags and then into those boxes, and then Josh will come and pick those up and process that for us, which is super amazing. Thank you again, Josh. It was awesome to meet you, and come and see us anytime you're in the area, obviously. Then we have the last sorting room here is cords, entertainment. When we say cords, we mean like anything that has a cord on it. Entertainment and tools and all kinds of stuff like that, sporting goods. So we have all of those donations will land right here. Supplies for volunteers to begin processing those. Anything that needs testing will land on one of these two shelves, and we already got a whole pile of stuff for someone to test for us to make sure it works before it goes out. In the area for them to work and test those things. Place for us to store any like small appliances that come in, all of that. And then we've got all these bins here, which are games, toys, music, movies, books, and we're already filling these bins up. It's crazy. We got sporting goods, children's books, puzzles, games. So, just amazing progress just in, a week. Even since yesterday, the amount of progress is kind of mind-blowing and really exciting. We're definitely tired. We're ready for naps. But we also are feeling a lot of joy and excitement. So I want to say thank you to everyone who has helped guide this process from afar, everyone that we've asked advice. Thank you to our friends at the Crossing, and thank you to Josh and all these people who have come alongside of us. Thank you to all of our friends from our Northwest Illinois Church of the Nazarene District, friends and family, all kinds of other friends and family that we have all over the country, really, that are supporting us and praying for us. We say thank you. Thank you. As always, I have to remind you the purpose of why are we doing this in the first place. First, it's to create and develop loving relationships within our community. And I was just out at lunch with some people from church and ran into two different groups of people and was getting to tell them about the corner. And they're so excited. And already the excitement to come and to make use of this, but also then an opportunity to get to know them better and deepen a relationship with them just fills my heart. I'm very, very much looking forward to the part of this where we get to open the doors, and it'll be here before we do it. Purpose number 2 is to meet an economic need in our community by providing quality, low-cost items for sale, for resale specifically. I don't know if I shared this, but last week we were looking, in Sunday morning, we were looking at the story of the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, which is the story where there was a group of 5,000 people, but then the way they counted was just by counting the men. And so it says 5,000 plus women and children. So it was probably around 30,000 people gathered on this hillside. And Jesus was teaching, and it came time to eat, but they were really far removed from anywhere like a source of food. And someone had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And Jesus' followers came to him and said, "This is all we can find. Send everybody away." And he said, "No, you feed them." And it was this just amazing thing that happened where they gave it over to Jesus, and then it just spread and spread and spread and spread. And all these people had their needs met because someone was willing to give the little that they had, which I think is so true. But the interesting thing is when we take the number in our area, that includes 2 counties at least of people living below poverty line, and those that we've surveyed from our diaper closet ministry, we know of about 30,000 people in our area who are having a really hard time financially. And we're just asking, what if the corner is 5 loaves and 2 fish, and we just have 1,600 square feet upstairs and a bunch of small rooms down here, but what if that can be multiplied in a way that will blow our minds? So we're excited about meeting that need. And then also the third purpose is to create financial sustainability for our congregation. We were just talking this morning in church about sustainability and how we don't want to just do community in a way that's good for us right now. We want to do it in a way that actually sets up the generation after us for the ability to thrive and to be on mission. So we're trying to do hard work now and pave the way, because we believe that if we can be obedient and loving and faithful right now, that God is going to take that and use it in generations down the road. Like we can't even comprehend all that could come out of that. All right, that's more ranting than you planned for or I planned for, but thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. By the way, our website is all up to date with stuff on the corner. So if you haven't been to www.sandwichnazchurch.com, visit that, sandwichnazchurch.com, and you can click on the corner there and see a bunch of helpful information. If you're local, September 14th is a time for you to start bringing donations. It'll be here before we know it. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be back very soon with even more updates on our grand opening, on an event here in town called the Taste of Sandwich. We've got so much good stuff coming. Keep us in your prayers. Thanks, everyone. Bye.